Yeah, it just occurred to me that, like, on my past two playthroughs, I hadn't let you guys seen that. But, yeah, I'd figure I should, let y'all see that. 'Cause all you had seen is, like, the actual game and the dialogue, but not that badass intro. Alright, continue. I can't remember too well what was going on last time. Let's see. If I remember correctly, we left off after a big ass presentation about people's minds being uploaded as AIs or something like that. And it was just afterwards that there was this banquet and we were meeting this shady looking dude whose smile bugged me a lot. That's all I had to say about him. Yeah, let's get right into it. Let's load it. Ah, sweet. It's thanks to Izaki that I was able to get into the reception held after the ATF was over. They told me that there was a dress code, so I went all the way back to my parents' house to get a suit to change into. At first, all that effort paid off, as Izaki introduced me to some sort of the country's top researchers. Oh, introduced me to some of the country's top researchers. Riken, JAXA, IMSS, etc. There was a way to bring up my phone if I remember correctly. That's all the dialogue. Cool. Square. I don't know what that did. What? No! I did a quick save. Where's my... No! What? Did I just skip? I just skipped, didn't I? Oh, shit. Shit. Alright. Hey. How do I bring up the phone again? R2? Ah, there it is. Oh, that's a little late now. I think R2 was to look up those bolded, highlighted words. Or was it L2? Nah, whatever. Alright, little kid scientist who's actually an adult. What was a middle school girl doing here? Then a moment later, I realized it was Maho. She was wearing the same exact outfit she'd been wearing during the lecture. A lab coat. A place like this? That's just what the old me would have done. Maho was clearly out of place. Wait a second. Weren't we already at this part last time? Yeah, I must have forgotten to save before I let's skip past this. Yeah, I remember. We made it way past this part. I need to like speed skip. Okay. Yep. I remember this part too. He was getting flashbacks. There's the creeper. I remember you. Fucking so weird. No. Out of my face. I don't like that. Uncomfortable. Yeah. Okay. I think this is a part where I should stop skipping. Okay, let's get right into it. Several days passed after the ATF party. 10 minutes from Ikebukuro via the express train. Then 10 minutes by bus from a station called Wako City in Saitama. 1 Catch you later, dude. Alright. Later. The office I was looking for was on the second floor of a building right next to Riken. Global Brain Science Comprehensive Research Organization. Japanese office prep room. That was what the plate on the door said. To get in, you needed 3 types of special keys, plus a security card.
各国の脳科学研究者が連携をして新しい機構を作る予定なの。私たちの研究所が主導してね。
Neat. She led me inside. The office must have been newly rented. Most of the desks were still empty, showing no signs of ever having been used. There wasn't even a whiteboard, which made the room look even more empty. There wasn't a lot of natural light. Maybe the windows were on the north side? The only illumination was from the overhead fluorescent lights. The room felt very cold. Hmm.
ここはあくまでも準備室だから。
No one was sitting at any of the desks. 2 of them had stuff on them. One of them was a mess filled with notes, calculators, coffee cups, and supplement bottles. That was the one Maho sat down at. Which meant the one that was neatly organized must belong to Dr. Leskinen, right?
今日はオフ。
Well, it was Sunday.
君も？
ええ。そうじゃなかったら昼過ぎまで寝ていられるわけないでしょ。
That's true. When I'd gone to pick her up from her hotel in Wako City, she'd come out of the room half asleep. This was the day that I was to meet Amadeus. Kurisu. Maho had gone over the basics of being a tester on the way here. Essentially, Amadeus needed sample data for conversations, and they were going to give me an environment where I could talk to it at any time, 24 hours a day. Swear, even when I'm not butchering that name, it still feels like it. She didn't give me any details beyond that, though. So, I'll be able to talk to Kurisu 24 hours a day, huh? She... I feel like I got a message. Yo, let me respond. Eh. Well, let me respond. What kind of rubbish is this? Or maybe I missed my opportunity. Maho nodded and gave me a glance.
あいつと呼んだわよね、今。
え、ああ。
私が思っているよりもずっと親しかったのね、あなたたち。
Maybe my silence was an answer in itself. Maho's response was uncharacteristically hesitant. Another message? May I have a moment of time? Not today. Is it important? Yeah, I won't be a dick. Let's see. This time I won't ignore. No, it's not that important. Can I wait then? Alright. I'll contact you later. Sorry. Please, don't worry about it. Adorable emote of Mayuri. Another one. DJ Khaled reference. Intensifying. Maho's response was, I just read that. Cool.
だとしたら会うのはやめた方がいいかもしれないわよ。
Nah, we need to advance the plot.
相手が親しい人であればあるほどあのシステムは残酷だと思うから。
Well, that's not very nice.
大丈夫だ。
分かった、もう言わない。その代わり一つ覚えておいて。ロードする記憶はクリスが最後に更新をした3月のデータをベースにしたものよ。だから3月以降、例えば彼女が日本に留学していた時のことを聞いても全く通じない。
That's right, isn't it?
それに3月から今日までの間に私や教授が何度も起動してしまっているから、その度にクリスは、アマデウスの方のクリスね。彼女は元のクリスとは違う記憶を蓄積しているわ。私たちが聞かせた話、ネットで検索した情報、新しく会話を交わした人たち、そういったものをね。つまりこれから会うのはあなたの友人だったマキセ・クリスではないということ。このシステムの問題点の一つなんだけれど、往々にしてこちら側、つまり人間の方が混乱してしまうのよ。まるで本当のクリスと今この瞬間にチャットでもしているような錯覚に陥るから。
So, don't get reality and fantasy mixed up, I guess.
共有できていない記憶の齟齬に関してこちらの脳がついていけなくなってしまうのね。
Memories that aren't shared. Now, there's a feeling I know all too well. Reading Steiner. There's a power only I possessed, which made my memories different than those of the people around me.
案内してくれ。
Maho gave me a slight nod.
こっちよ。
Which led me to the back of the room. There's a booth, separated by a thick partition. To get inside the booth, you needed a different card key than the one used to get into the room, as well as a security code.
随分厳重なんだな。
今の時代、産業スパイが一番恐ろしいの。
She entered the security code and locked the door.
どうぞ。
Neat open sound. The room was about 2.5 meters per side. At one end was a white desk, and above it was a PC with a built-in 30-inch screen monitor.
少しだけ後ろに座っていて。
There's a small sofa that let you sit behind the user and see what was happening on the screen. I sat there. Maho powered on the PC and began to type. Saluria. A second later, the words. I saw her put the ID in. Saluri. Okay, stop fucking up this time. L2. Circle. Okay. This irks me. Aha! It's a touchpad. Alright. In case you guys are interested in sciencey stuff, I'll look at it just long enough for y'all to pause the video if you want to take a read. Oh, I gotta scroll a little bit. Okay. My God. Alright, let's get back into it. I just got out of that. Marius is Latin for beloved of God, and the middle name of the Austrian composer Mozart. There's also a play and movie about Mozart of the same name. Oh, neat. Was there some meaning to that? Come to think of it, the famous movie Amadeus, there was a character who was spiteful and jealous of Mozart's incredible talents, but who, in the bottom of his heart, admired him more than anyone else. That character's name was Salieri. There you go. Maho moved her body to hide her hands. I looked away, of course. She finished logging into the system, and a simple bear command prompt appeared on the screen. Maho entered several commands at the prompt. Oh. Looks like they both have green hair. Protocols, of course. She turned off the monitor. Then she spun around to face me. I suddenly realized I was clenching my fists. How long had I been doing that? My hands were sweaty. There was a red spot at the base of my thumb where my nails had dug in. Was I more nervous than I had realized? For a second, the old joking me was about to come back. I quickly changed the subject. Dr. Pepper? It is a very interesting soda. I heard a small sound from the back of her throat. I guess she was laughing. Normally, I'd find that irritating. But strangely, coming from the girl in front of me? No, she was a grown woman. Actually, I didn't. Maho was a very strong-willed, with a prickliness and short temper unique to scientists. She always seemed to be a little upset about something. Maybe she wasn't that bad. Ah, I see. Maho. She's a lot like Kurisu. When I first met Kurisu, she was like that. Arrogant, rude, never willing to change her mind. Stubborn and hard-headed. Always ready to confront you with raised eyebrows whenever you said something she didn't like. I truly thought I'd never seen a more unlikable woman. But despite my first impression, the inside she turned out to be fragile, easily hurt, and so kind and so lovable. I suddenly heard a girl's voice from the speaker. found myself jumping off the sofa. I knew this voice. I couldn't forget it. Ever. Maho turned on the monitor. The girl I'd never forgotten appeared on the screen. Maybe it was based off her appearance at the brain science lab, because she was wearing a white lab coat. The PC's camera turned toward me on its own. Maho was introducing me, but I didn't hear anything she was saying. I simply stared, entranced. I wanted to reach out my hands. I wanted to touch her. She was right there. And I think that's the prologue. Gonna do the full intro again. I'm gonna let it pull out just in case there's a cheeky little piece of hidden content here. That's pretty sick.